Hi yogis of YouTube, how are you doing today? Welcome in today's video. Today we are going to do a yin class to open up the body, to increase flexibility and mobility, to feel more free within your own body. You don't need anything except yourself and your mats. If you like yoga and you like flowing with me, I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss out on any of the upcoming classes. I'm here for you every Sunday, and of course I would love to hear from you in the comment box below this video. Now without any further ado, make yourself comfortable and let's get to our mats. Let's start in the middle of our mats with taking a couple of breaths to come down into the moment. So inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale to heart. And give me one more. Inhale high. Then exhale, hands to heart. And set an intention for today's class. Of course, we want to get more flexible, create more freedom in the body. But how are you going to approach this? Are you going to find your way into stillness? Are you going to be loving and gentle with yourself? What is your intention for today's class? And also you can take that off of your mat into the rest of your day afterwards. Beautiful. Bring the soles of your feet together. Find a comfortable distance between your feet and the rest of your body, and just drop the knees open. You can put the hands on the knees to create a little bit more weight, but we don't want to go 100% right away. We are going to let gravity do its work. So inhale, straighten the back, and exhale, fold forward into butterfly pose. And in yin yoga, we really want to find stillness in the posture. So you can take a moment to find your edge, to find a comfortable yet challenging position for you within this pose. But once you have found it, I really want to challenge you to stay with it and not fidget, not wiggle your body, not adjust all the time. Just stay here with it. Just enjoy the feeling of the body opening with every inhale and exhale, or creating space with every inhale and claiming that space with every exhale. The only moment that I want you to move is to get deeper into the pose, or obviously if you have pain, like real physical pain, then you can come out of the posture. Just a couple more breaths here. Take a deep inhale and exhale slowly. Take your time. You can come out of the pose. Always take your time to move your body, to allow your muscles to get back into movement. And bring your left leg parallel with the front of your mat and place your right leg on top of it, like ankle over knee. opening into the legs. If you need to place a block under that knee, feel free to do so. You can always adjust accordingly. You feel your body, I don't feel your body, so you are the boss of your own body. Your body is your temple, take care of it. Inhale, reach your hands high. And exhale, once again, fold it forward. Really keeping the toes flexed to protect those knees. And if you feel like your sits bones are lifting, you can press into your hands to push them back onto the floor. And focus on relaxing your muscles, relaxing the body. That also means relaxing your face. Let go of the tension in your jaw, in your forehead. Don't close your eyes so strongly. Just flutter them shut, do it gently. And take your time. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Slowly walk your hands back up. And now swing that, if you're on the length of your mat, swing that top foot back into a pigeon pose. Focus on bringing that right hip closer to the floor, like really squaring the hips out. Now, your front leg can be parallel with the front of the mat, flexing the foot. It can also be closer to your hips, pointing the toes, whatever is good for you. And you can stay up here, or you can come on down to the forearms. And breathe here as well. We are always aiming to let go of any tension. And whenever your mind wanders, that's okay. Just bring it back to this moment, to the present moment, by focusing on your breathing. And by really breathing deeply into the body, where your body needs more space. Visualize that. You're breathing right there, in your hips, in your back, in your legs. And when you exhale, you claim that space. You let go of tension. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Slowly let go. And walk your hands back up if you were all the way down. And then open the hips, And come back into a seated. Maybe you want to take a couple of windshield wipers here to encourage the blood flowing towards the legs again. Beautiful. This time, bring your right leg parallel with the front of your mat. Place your left leg on top into square pose. Inhale, reach high, flex the toes, pointing them to the front of the room, and exhale, bring it down in a forward bend. Remember, press the hands into the floor if you need more help bringing the sits bones, keeping the sits bones down onto your mat. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Slowly, 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 ever so gently, come back up. Bring that top leg to the back. And a pigeon pose on the other side. You can keep it here. Focus on bringing that left hip towards the floor. You can come down, placing your forehead onto the mats. And breathe. Relax your muscles. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Rock yourself back up. Open your hips to the side so you can bring that back leg to the front. And give me some windshield wipers. Dropping your knees from left to right. Beautiful. And come to hands and knees. Bring your hips wide, the width of your mat, maybe even a little bit wider. And bring your toes to touch behind you. Now, you might think wide like a child's pose, but that's not really what we're going for. We're really looking for a stretch in the hips. So bringing the hips back, but really opening into them. So you can drop your knees wider as long as it feels good. You need that pole position. Just gonna stay here shortly to transition into a full frog, if that is available to you. Really bring your knees wide and your hips back to open into it. Inhale, come a little bit back forward, and then open the legs. So everything is 90-degree angles. Your hips are 90-degree angle towards your body, and your knee is bent 90-degree, and your toes are flexed. Now you can really focus on bringing down the hips towards the floor, pushing the hips a little bit backward also. In a frog pose. Take your time, this is an intense stretch. Couple more breaths. To come out. Bring yourself back up if you were on the floor. And then bring your feet in, your toes together. Bring yourself more up, and then you can walk the knees in. Beautiful. Maybe you need those windshield wipers again after this, no? They are my favorite way to bring the life back into body parts, or into the legs, that at least. Beautiful. Now that we're here, come to a laying position down on your mat. Lengthen the feet. Bring your left leg into your chest and bring it over onto your right side, looking towards your left. Inhale. Bring your knee back to neutral, back to center. Switch the legs, right knee into the chest. And guide your right knee over to your left while looking at the right side. Take a deep inhale. Bring yourself back to center. And exhale, drop your legs to the corners of your mat. Drop your hands to the side into a Savasana. And I want to invite you to stay into the Savasana as long as you like, but in the meantime, I want to thank you for practicing Yin Yoga Yin Yoga with me today. I hope you feel more open, more free in your body, and I hope to see you next week for our next class. Namaste.